In this house we have been on a serious Star Trek bender these past few months. Because of reasons, we have been staying inside and not going out. Not that we really went outside that much before, but it's a thing, it's still a thing, and it feels weird. In Star Trek The Next Generation there is this weird captain's uniform, and when I have been looking over the internet for it, I have realized that they sometimes call it the casual captain's uniform, and on Reddit they go on about how it's actually for when the captain is getting like kidnapped or he's going out for something. And it's normal black dress pants, and then there is this shirt with the black part and the gray part, and then there's this suede jacket that's red and black, and I can't help it, I just love that uniform so much. And then I decided that I wanted to make it make it Edwardian, because, you know, Captain Picard, but make it Edwardian. That's my jam. So I already have a black skirt, and I have no idea when there will be an event that I can use this for, but hey, I don't care. I don't care. I want to make this. So I already have a black skirt, and so I'm going to use that, and I have all the foundation garments. So I need a blouse or shirt and a jacket of some sort, and I decided on some sort of cutaway jacket. I have already made part of a mock-up. It is based on from this, the what's it called, cutaway jacket, and the oh god, and the Zwave jacket. Is that way you say it? Anyway, and I usually base my patterns around something that you draft, and then I put the draft on the bust, and I drape. So that's how I come up with like princess themes. I'm using princess themes. This is not, I'm not aiming for historically accurate. I am aiming for fun and history boundingness, and I have found sources that tell me that the princess theme was used before the 1890s, which is my there's the battery. Anyway, I have not made the sleeves yet because I hate the sleeves. I hate making sleeves. I will try and make them full at the top and kinda form-fitting on the lower forearm. And yeah, so I'm going to base the sleeve off of a few different things. I have drafted the plain sleeve from the book, and then I'm going to see if some of my other favorite sleeves that I have laying around, how I can integrate them into each other. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking I'll do is I will make the mock-up, and then I will draw the line, you know, the line that is on like every Star Trek uniform ever, that goes like, there's a line, and then on the top of the sleeve's shoulder thingy, on the sleeve shoulder, it goes down to a point. So I was thinking I'd just draw that on the, while it's on the bust, and I think I'm going to applique it on the pieces before I put them together. So this will be fun. Making sleeves, that's fun, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Sleeves are no fun. Now, the sleeves was murder to put in, but everyone knows that sleeves are the devil's work, and only if you are really determined will you be able to put them in at all. So, yeah. I never... I can never do it the same time twice. It's so hard. But anyway, I like this. I like this. I like the way it works. Now, the jacket that I am inspired by it doesn't overlap. So I need to make it like open in the front, sort of. And then I need to put in the shapes. You know, the straight across the chest, point at the sleeve, at the top of the sleeves, and then straight across the back again. I need to make that. First of all, I'm going to cut away the seam allowance from the stuff that aren't sewn to anything. What is happening over here? I think... What's wrong? What's wrong with this? That's right. So this dart has to have the seam allowance down, like on this side, because this turned out weird. So yeah, I need to cut off the seam allowances from the bottom. I know, in order to get this cutaway that I want to be as straight as I'd like. So yeah, I think that's about it that needs to be done. That was a bad cutting. Anyways, so let's look at the let's look at the original again. I mean, I wonder how high are those lines? Are they, and how pointy can I get that point that's supposed to go down here? How pointy can I even get that? These sleeves, like right here. How pointy can I get them? Fabric that I'm using. It's a 100% cotton with this nice, I don't know, velvety feeling to it. It has been pre-washed because I've been burned before recently. Yeah, there's a skirt that I have to do something about. Just pre-wash your fabric. And then for the applique, I am using this black cotton. It's just cotton canvas. It's just nothing special about it, and I don't even know. I think, well, we can get away with just one layer of this fabric on top of the red, but yeah, I think it'll work. And on the pictures, the original, you can see that there's a different type of material on the, what do we call this? This piece of black thing. And I think that the original is some sort of leather or something. I think it's supposed to make him look a bit more sporty, a bit more, a bit less in uniform, a bit more like casual, cool type thing. But this is not going to be casual. It's not. I'm just hoping that there will be an event somewhere that I'll be able to wear this to someday in the future when there's no pestilence. Because, you know, the plague. So cutting. I hate cutting. I hate everything about it. So that's the thing. Okay, let's just do it because it's not going to get any easier. I've been thinking about lining, and I mean, first I think that this fabric feels like it doesn't really need any lining, but then again that would make this like, I don't know, some kind of light jacket or a cardigan of some sort, and that's not what I'm going for. So I need to make a lining, and I don't want to. I really don't want to make a lining for this because I'm using way too much fabric already, and I have no idea what fabric I want to use for the lining. I might just go for the black that I am going to do the applique with, but like, what else could I use? You know, I want to have this on the outside of something, and no, I don't have anything else. Nothing that is already pre-washed, at least. So I have to make a lining. do I have enough of this black fabric to make a lining and the applique? So what I'm going to do is I already cut lining pieces out of the black cotton, and I'm going to sew it up. I'm going to applique the black parts, and then I am going to sew it all up, and then I'm going to try it on. And if I feel like it needs lining, then I'm going to sew up the lining and pocket line. I think that's the best idea at the moment. Yeah, good decision. Because I was thinking that the red fabric was enough to, you know, thick enough and not drapey enough to like become a jacket, but I'm not sure any longer. So that's the thing that happened. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I put the applique parts of the pattern, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and top stitch this, or maybe not top stitch. I think I'm going to top stitch it on the pattern pieces that they correspond with. And then, yeah, pressing. I need to turn my iron on. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to pressing this shape. All the other shapes are straight lines, so this is the only one that's... And when we were watching Star Trek last night, I realized that it shouldn't really be like this this soft line. It should be a hard line, but these sleeves are nothing like the sleeves of the show. So I just think I'm going to do the thing that I have decided to do. And maybe I can put on some new applique if it just doesn't work out the way I want it. You know, I'm winging this. But how I am going to fold and press this is, honestly, it's beyond me. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, my desk has a hole, by the way. I'm going to buy a new desk sooner or later, because this has, you know, I'm not sure what I was doing here. And this is not a tea stain, it's a painting water stain, and then there are all these stickers that I just never took off. So yeah, we just have to work with it. There are actually two holes. It's this one and then that one. That's way worse. So yeah, that's just the way my life works, I guess. It's a few hours later because I procrastinated after doing this step, and then stuff started to go sideways, I guess is the word I can use. Yeah. So here's what I have done, and then I'm going to show you why I started procrastinating. So yeah, and I'm a bad vlogger. I should be able to keep my face in the frame at all times, but I'm not. Okay, so here's the thing. I basted this in place just so that I knew that it was on the right place. It was really hard getting this is a sleeve base. It was really hard getting them to be placed right, and that is kind of confusing to me, but anyways, this is how it looks. And then I top stitched this piece this line here on every piece that has them, so that they're they are now good and stuck to the piece. And then I started stitching. This is the middle back seam, center back seam. This is the center back seam, and I stitched this, and then bam, that happened. There we go. And then this happened. And this is the third time or something that I have to unpick this seam, because I do not like the look of that. And you know, I need this to be a line and not a line. I mean, people can probably not really see it from a distance, but I would see it. What I am going to do is I'm going to unpick the seam again, and then I'm just gonna hand stitch it. I don't really have any problem with sewing by hand. It's just another thing. And also there are chess. We're watching a chess tournament, a televised chess tournament, because, well, the #1 chess player in the world is Norwegian, and he's probably going to win this tournament, and that's just fun watching him win. And then me and the husband sometimes will do a round of chess, and I will beat him 4 out of 5 times actually. That's fun for me to actually excel over him at something. So I'm just going to hand stitch while watching some chess, and I might just do the entirety of the jacket by hand, maybe, because yeah, I procrastinated by reading a book. I just read the last half of the book I was working on reading. I was reading Ruby Red. I don't remember who wrote it at the moment, because I'm a bad reader that way. And there is this awesome French seamstress in this book, and I'm kind of in love with the universe, even if it's kind of a stupid plot. There's this awesome French seamstress who likes to make 17th century clothing, and that's just fun. So but yeah, anyways, I bought the second book in the series just so that later I can read it. And then I baked some cookies because my husband he's having a down day, and I wanted to make him smile, and I wanted to bake something. So, but hand stitching. I like hand stitching. Actually, I rather enjoy it. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I don't know, it's hot, but that's because it's so hot and the air is so still today. Well, I don't know. Maybe there should be something inside of these sleeves. Now this seam was incredibly hard to sew, just so that I've said it. Very, very thick fabric and so many pleats. So many pleats. I am sweaty and gross, and yeah, that's basically my life at the moment. But you know, I'm happy about having put it together. I can start taking out these now, and that's gonna be fun. So yeah, it is a few days later. I was not in the mood for anything yesterday, and this weekend we went to visit my parents. So there's that. I have made a lining, and I am going to see if it will fit inside of this thing. Now, looking at this, after a few days of not looking at it, I really like the look of it. It feels like I'm on the home stretch right now, and I am going to put this lining in and see how it works. And I have never really lined a Edwardian jacket type thing with this big sleeves, and that's going to be interesting and fun and all that good stuff. The next project that I'm doing for this outfit will be the shirt or the blouse underneath it. It's going to be this gray with the black stripe, and I haven't really decided on what pattern to use, or if I'm going to use a pattern at all, or if it's going to be a shirtwaist or a blouse, or what it's going to be really. I need to decide that, and I'm taking this project slow because, one, I don't want to get sick of it. I want to make it because I'm excited about it, and I think that if I make it, like if I rush it, I will kind of start resenting it. That's something that has happened to me in the past, and that is not fun. So, and also I have no idea whether or not there will ever be an event that I will feel that this is a good costume to wear. I was kind of thinking about how I would wear this on the daily, but I think it's going to be a bit warm. I might start wearing it in a few months when the weather isn't this warm. I'm having problems with hysterboning in the summer months, like overall. Maybe because I have a lot of skirts and not that many blouses or stuff. And I think I'm going to have to rectify that during the next year or the next 9 months until I can wear summer outfits again. My skirts have been really good, but yeah, I need to make like some blouses and make them like 3/4 sleeves or even short sleeves and stuff. So yeah, but I'll put the lining in and then we'll probably be done. Well, I'm going to probably hand stitch the lining, the sleeves, and I'll have to take the pad stitching out and give this a big old roll over to get the cat hairs away, because there are a lot of them. You know, I have this red floofs on the cat, and I have a cat hair on the project, so that's a fun thing. It's like floofception. I will get the calm badge thing. I have one lying around here somewhere. We'll put it on and then I will show off the jacket. I have the skirt, but I will probably not put it on because I did a bad thing. I need to mend it it's done. I like it a lot. Look at that. I'm just going to show the entire thing to you. I was thinking about like going outside and putting it on and going outside to show it off for real, but then I decided that one, it's too hot to even consider putting on something like that, and also I wanna wait until the entire ensemble is done before I do that. And like I said, I haven't made the gray undershirt, blouse, whatever I'm thinking about making yet. So, and I don't even know what that'll be. I have the fabric, but I don't really have anything else than that. And I also think that I have to get more of the black. Yeah, apparently. Huh, didn't notice that. But I like this. I found the com badge pin, put it on there because that made it entirely finished, I felt like. And yeah, also I need more of these. There are cat hairs. I mean, I got rid of some of the cat hair, most of the cat hair from the black hair, but the cat is great. And I was going to show her to you, but she's not there anymore. Well, there was a lot of cat hair, and those red floofs, these are the red floofs I'm talking about. Tiny pieces of floof. Yeah, I'm sorry about my table, it's messy. Tiny pieces of red floofs, like this, and they are everywhere. I made this in a week, or the making of it took a week, and the preparations made it take a bit longer. Today a package from So Curvy came, and because I'm thinking about making a corset from a corset book of corsets that I bought earlier this summer. So that's going to be fun. I think I'm also thinking about the pair of stays, but they don't need a busk and stuff, so so yeah, is that it? Is that what I was going to talk about? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, great. I'll see you later, and you know, if you like this, you could like this video, and if you want to see more, you could subscribe and those kind of things. So yeah, bye. That's a weird sign off. I need to find something else.